Marty, thanks for joining us here tonight, Moyola Park TV. A fairly strong, comprehensive win against a really good Knockbreda team, 3-0. How did you see things yourself today, Marty?
Obviously, we're delighted to get the 3 points. I felt that the most important thing about the day was winning. You know, we've had a heavy week. Been away at the Distillery last Saturday, been away on Tuesday night to Dungannon. You know, lads, we're tired today and a couple of wee niggles, but they powered through. So the most important thing was that we got 3 points, and we're delighted we did. I thought our first half performance was really good. We scored 3, and we had another 2 or 3 chances. They add to that. But overall, you know, coming off the back of the week, we 6 extra points in the league, through the quarter-final League Cup, and also having only conceded 1 goal in them 3 games. You know, we can't complain too much. We're happy, and we'll get the lads recovered, and we'll look ahead to next week.
And 13 points, Marty, from 15 in the league so far. We've had a very strong start. Obviously, the League Cup win on Tuesday night, a massive plus for the club, and we're looking forward to the draw this evening with the last 8.
Yep.
Things are looking really positive on the pitch at the minute. Can we continue that? Can we drive that right through to the end of the season?
Well, that'll be the aim, of course. We're at the very early stages to be looking at league tables and stuff. You know, we'll see where we are in March and April, but we can't complain about the start. I think that's our 15th game of the season in all the different competitions, and I think we've only been beat once. So, you know, hats off to the players. And, you know, I know you speak there about keeping it going for the rest of the season, but we can't look beyond next week. The Intermediate Cup here, New Buildings will be here. New Buildings are a good side, with a good staff behind them. You know, they're a proud club. They're well run. They're doing their best off the pitch. They try and get to a certain level as well. So we'll be under no illusions how tough New Buildings will be next week. So I know it's a boring answer again, but we can't look beyond next Saturday. But what we can do is we can sit back tonight and we can really enjoy the week we've had. The players, the staff, the supporters, the people around the club. You know, we've all mucked in this week. We've all been together, and we're just really happy with our week's work.
And tonight, Marty, for example, Niall Fielding come into the team. Well, they come in on Tuesday night against Dungannon, but come in and started here this evening against Knockbreda. Put on a really good performance. There seems to be an element of some quality that's able to come off the bench here at times, or come into the starting 11, and the levels don't seem to drop. It seems like a good, strong group that's here at the club at the minute.
Yep, definitely. We've got a really good squad. Niall probably has been unlucky not to play more games or start more games, but due to the form of all our players in his position, it's been difficult for him. But we put him on Tuesday night because we felt we needed that wee bit of experience and know-how, and I felt he done really well at Dungannon. And on the back of that, I think it would have been really unfair from not to play today. So he deserves that. You know, and there's other players there as well who have missed out but came off the bench and done well for us. So as a whole, we're really happy with the squad. You know, there's a really good togetherness in the squad. They know what's required. They play here, and they're all mucking in and doing well, and they can be very proud of their start to the season, and they can be very proud of their week's work.
And I can't let you go, Marty, without mentioning Joe McCready. Joe will probably be beating the media team over the head tonight because we didn't get his goals on VO.
Yeah.
But 2 fantastic goals from Joe, and what a performance from him today. The free kick and that finish, and that dink finish over the keeper,
yeah,
to make it 3-0 were absolutely superb.
You know, Joe's got quality in abundance. You know, a really good lad around the group. Well liked amongst the rest of the players and the staff. But you know, today, you know, when boys were a wee bit leggy after Tuesday night, his quality came through. He's quick thinking from the free kick, and then, you know, you'll do well to see a better chip. It almost reminded me of years ago. Our younger people won't remember it, but I remember Ketna for United against Sunderland. It almost reminded me of a lad, and Joe will be happy that I'm comparing him to Ketna. But no, he's done well. You know, his performance today was excellent, and he's got that at him, and we'll keep pushing him. You know, I felt coming into today, I said, you know, he needs to score, he needs to add more goals. He's got plenty around, but he just needs to add more goals to his game, and he's added 2 today, and he's a big part of why we were able to get the 3 points.
Grand job. Marty, thank you for joining us here again on Moyola Park TV. Congratulations on the 3-0 win, the 3 points, and fingers crossed for a good home tie in the League Cup draw at half time between Coleraine and Linfield, and hopefully we can push on next week against New Building as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you.